What's up to all our sidekicks and henchfolk out there in the mother-loving geek nation, and welcome back to CultPOP Podcast Live, episode 178.
If you're new here, this is the place where we celebrate the things we love, like movies, television, comics, lip-splitting, hammer-crushing, bike-chucking brawlers, as well as a few other things that scratch that nerdy itch.
Tonight we're broadcasting at you live from Yunk Junk, HQ of Bomb Ass Podcast Studio right here in Philadelphia, PA.
I'm JD of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA.
Key it up, a little louder.
I'm sorry. It's a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like you and these fine folks. Come to my store, give me your money, and then I will give you comic books. Can I stop for just a second?
Yeah.
Speaking of coming to my shop and buying comic books, I had the most delightful conversation with someone today.
I love this story, yeah.
A customer, I don't want to shout him out in case he wants to be embarrassed. I don't know, but customer came in. He's been coming to my shop for a full year. We know this because he showed up after the last Fan Expo and then came in today after the most recent Fan Expo a year apart. He went to go get his Absolute Green Arrow signed by the writer, and
Pornsec Pincho.
that's the guy. And then he brought me one that he went back specifically to get another signed copy to bring to me to thank me for being his comic guy and getting him into comics and being so helpful and helping him find things that he loves. Isn't that just the
Well, you forgot to mention, like, he came to you after Fan Expo because he had such a good time at Fan Expo, but he didn't know where to begin with comics because he thought it was overwhelming. And you're like, no. We can do this.
We got this.
And you got him.
I took him by the hand.
Does he have a pull box?
He does.
All right.
Yeah.
Doing it right.
Yeah. So, and then also the nice thing about the writer.
Pornsec Pincho.
Yeah.
I'm saying the last name wrong, but it's Pornsec.
Yeah. He, while signing things for him, stopped to ask him, so how did you get in the comics? Which is also a lovely little thing that you're there to get something signed and the person stops and just asks you a personal question. Lovely. Just lovely day all around.
I love when people are cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Pick a shot.
I've never been sure.
Pick a shot. Pichettshote. Pick a shot.
That guy.
Pornsec Pick a shot.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry to pause the show for that, but
No, don't be sorry. That was a wholesome interaction. We need more of those.
I think that creator lives in the New York or tri-state area. But either way. Well, I'm Noel.
Hi, Noel. Of what?
Physical media space on Instagram, which is a digital space. So nobody came into my physical space to tell me that their love of physical media is because of me. But I wouldn't be against it. So
honestly
follow me on physical at physical_media_space.
Noel, and I mean this with sincerity. I'm not just saying this because you said that. I have grown to appreciate physical media because of you.
Right?
And I go out of my way to be, instead of being like, oh, it's on streaming, I don't need to buy it on DVD. I'm like, no, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy the Blu-ray. Like I'm gonna touch this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I genuinely.
Because you get to keep it.
Exactly.
Forever.
Exactly.
And fuck the man.
Fuck the man. Oh, hey, I'm the infamous Alice of Inside the More, your other favorite podcast, where real investigators investigate the accuracy of fake investigations in movies, televisions, and multiple televisions, and games.
Every television
there is.
We want to draw your attention
to our producer Noah. Whoa!
We have a question for you.
Yeah?
One question.
Have you ever been in a fight?
Yeah?
Paint the picture.
Right now, Bob
It
Ross.
was third grade, me versus two dudes.
Whoa.
One of them small. He jumped on my back. I ran backwards, landed on him by dropping myself on him.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Is he dead?
He's in the chat right now.
Yeah, he died in third grade.
Oh,
They let me go with a warning.
They let me go with
None
a
of the
warning.
teachers like that kid.
Yeah, they
They're
were
like,
like,
"Ah."
Coming, it's fine.
All
Look,
you had
right.
it coming, but you did murder him.
Tonight we're going to talk about the movie that has the biggest box office. If box office success was measured in concussions and contusions, this is a Furious.
Mm-hmm.
But before we do that, we're going to gossip about what we enjoyed this past week.
Commiserate.
Catch up, chit-chat, commiserate.
Yeah.
Share a beverage.
Share a beverage or one or five, as friends are likely to do. We also have a potential sweepstakes, which we'll get into in What's Poppin'.
Nice.
Reminder, if you're here live, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And hey, if you join us later, you can still do all of that cool stuff. So don't worry about it.
You can also send the show emails.
Because we got letters.
Oh, wait, hang on. Let's do the email address. If you want us to read your letter on the air like we're about to do this one and answer it in real time without any preparation, you email cultpopgo, one word, cultpopgo @gmail.com.
Right now.
Wonderful. Like Matt Monagle did
Who?
I know that guy.
because we got letters.
Oh, we have lots.
Lots and
And lots and lots and lots of letters. He's always gonna do it.
Mailbag
remember.
question, says Matt. Hello. As you read this on air tonight, if you read this on air tonight,
That was a threat. Is he-
right? I will finally be watching The Furious, which I've been assured is the greatest action movie since the original The Raid Redemption.
I was one of those people that assured him. I saw him in person on Monday, and I was like, bro.
Bruh.
So here's the question for the group. What movie character would you most want to throw down against? And this is movie character, not actor. Bonus points if it's someone who can fight back. No fair picking June Squibb in Thelma.
I gotta look up the character's name, but go.
All right.
Yeah, look at the
Do you have
character's name.
a character you would fight, you would throw down with?
Absolutely. Margaret White. Carrie White's mother. Beat her ass. Beat her ass. She doesn't need me to. Carrie can handle it on her own, but I'd just love to get a punch in there or two.
Wow.
And also John Travolta in that movie. The Billy, I think is, what's his name? John Travolta's character?
In Carrie.
In Carrie.
see, yeah.
Just just throw down with all the anybody involved in the pig's blood scene and just, yeah. But Margaret White, for some reason, is the first one that came to mind. Drives me nuts.
The problem here, the problem I'm facing when posed with this question is I can't fight. So anybody I pick has to be an easy beat.
I mean,
You don't know that you can't fight.
Yeah, I
maybe
know.
maybe you'd surprise yourself.
Noel will fight you, JD.
No, I won't.
I'll fight
no,
you.
No, I won't.
Alice will fight you.
I'll.
Oh, it's fine. Well, you'll win.
Wow.
But I'm not going to back down, but you'll
Wow.
win.
I got one. I just recently watched this. A couple months ago, and I talked about it on the show. But, Christian Thompson, which was Simon Baker's character in The Devil Wears Prada. Such a punchable face.
Yep.
Is that the boyfriend?
No, it's the blonde curly hair editor guy.
Oh, yeah.
Who's so charming, but still like he's just got
Yeah.
a little bit of slimy, and then he's
Mhm.
full slimy, and you're like, I just want to like throw food in his face.
I have it.
He's a piece of shit.
I have it.
Good.
And this is a real person, but because he's in a movie, this counts. Donald Trump from Home Alone 2. Fucking wreck that dude.
I don't know. He might. Wait, which is he awake?
Is he awake?
I mean, is he ever? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Does he know you're coming?
He will.
He will.
Lucky guy.
In
If I could go
in
back
Minecraft,
and beat him then.
It's not a real threat.
All right.
Oh,
now I
specifically
wanna
Home
think of
Alone
more
Donald Trump.
people.
Yes, no, Home Alone
Yeah, Home
Donald
Alone,
Trump.
Not,
That'll stop so much.
yeah, not in chief.
Home Alone in chief.
Yeah. So
Hey.
we're gonna do what's poppins. However, we have this kind of fun giveaway to do.
Mhm.
So follow along. Not Lionsgate. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's Lionsgate.
Let's
The
start
people
over.
at Scream 7.
Let's cut one over. No, it's not Lionsgate.
Oh, my bad.
Spyglass Entertainment, Paramount Pictures has sent Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex
Located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127.
posters and 4K UHD Blu-ray sets of Scream 7.
Hell yeah, dude.
As of right now, still the highest grossing horror movie this year.
Yeah. Wow.
Now, we don't want these. 'Cause we have our own, we have our own copies. We have our own copies, all right? Relax. But we want you to have them.
Yes.
So what we're gonna do, if you're watching this on Instagram, this reel or YouTube, wherever it is, I want you to like, comment, sub our page, and let us know why your favorite part of the Scream series. Yeah, the favorite part of the
Favorite
Scream
killer.
series.
Favorite ghost face.
Favorite- Your favorite part of the Scream series, whether it's a kill, a killer, a survivor, or just a movie.
A funny line.
Yeah.
Just make it worth it, is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Make
Yeah.
it worth it. When we have
My favorite line's Booga!
more than there are 5 here. When we have more than 25 participants, hopefully it'll be like
Thousands.
hundreds.
Of course.
Billions.
We will randomly select those that follow all these rules. To remind you, the rules are follow wherever you are right now, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, follow us. Like, comment, subscribe to this post. Tag a friend if you want to. Should you tag a friend? Should I
Tag a friend.
Yeah, tag a friend. This is super
If you have
fun.
a friend to tag.
If you don't have a friend to tag me.
That's right.
At physical _media_space. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Wonderful.
We just want to be able to filter you out so you can win one of these pristine copy of
Scream 7.
Scream 7 4K UHD Blu-ray and digital code with the slipcover sealed.
Yeah.
This is legit. This is a
Okay.
this is like a $35 MSRP.
Mhm.
So, you know.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Thank you, and thank you so much.
Spyglass
Guys.
Entertainment and Paramount Pictures, Paramount Scares.
That's awesome. I love it. Speaking of Ghostface.
Oh, yeah.
Time? Is it
I was
time?
just going to segue into
This
that.
is the Scream
This isn't my
segment.
Poppins, but I did want to share. I know I talked about this forever ago because I ordered this back before JD and I's birthday, and our birthdays are both in
About
February.
to pop that bottle.
I got us Ghostface vodka. My bottle, sorry JD, is signed by my boyfriend Matthew Lillard. And I
Does she know
wish-
that?
Does he know that he's my boyfriend or that he signed the bottle?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
I don't know.
Which one do
I
you
think
wanna
he's
answer
happily
first?
married. He's happily married. It's fine. I'm not gonna be the other woman. But then I got an extra bottle to gift my dear friend JD.
Oh my God, it's me.
And he decided we should all try a sip of it today when we find. I literally got this when I got back from the Body Farm.
While we're pouring, what's a body farm, Alice?
Hey, that's part of my What's Poppin' today.
Yep.
So I had the absolute privilege last week of getting to go to the world's first body farm, which is a forensic anthropology research center. And the kind of research they do, it's, oh my God, I just can't explain it. So this is the world's first body farm. It was developed at University of Tennessee in Knoxville, UTK. And right now it's 3 acres of land outside of the actual research building, William Bass Research Building. He was the forensic anthropologist that discovered or invented this, basically. And what happens is people donate their bodies specifically to this research center, aka the Body Farm.
Are you donating yours?
We're still deciding what I'm going to do with my body. And by we, I mean me and the voices in my head. But I do either want to be composted or donated in some way like this. But so donors can donate their bodies to the Body Farm. And they do different kinds of anthropological research in this facility. And it's 3 acres of just wooded area with like a hiking path through it. And like they put bodies in different environments, different soils, different sides of where the sun's going to hit them different, and they research like rates of decomposition, how to determine postmortem interval after a certain amount of time, and animal scavenging too. Raccoons are freaking nuts, guys.
I kind of knew that.
I already knew that, but like I've seen that they are surgical with how they will eat a human body. It looked like incision wounds on the leg, but it was just a raccoon had clawed in there and ripped out some muscle. It's crazy. And one of the other things they do is they train forensic investigators like myself in this kind of training, but also in outdoor recovery training. So clandestine graves, so hidden graves was why we were there. So they have other donors that are specifically used for this kind of training, and they'll be buried for certain X amount of time. And we are trained to look for what kind of soil we're looking for, the kind of plant life that's going to be starting growing after a certain amount of time. And then we're trained on the proper recovery once we discover a clandestine grave. And so Jess and I, we did other projects while we were there, but our main project for those 2 days was literally digging up a body, digging up skeletonized remains that had been buried for a little over a year. And it was such a cool experience. One, to get to go to this place that I've read about. I've wanted to go there since before I worked in forensics. It just seemed like the coolest, most fascinating place. Yeah, and it was everything I wanted it to be and more. It was crazy cool. Everybody there loves what they do. And it just kind of like rubs off on you because like I love what I do, and it was really cool. I made a lot of cool connections, had a lot of really cool hands-on experience that I'm just very, very grateful for. What?
Hands-on experience.
Hands-on experience.
Hands-in experience.
Yes. Yes, but we recovered skeletonized remains, and then afterwards we buried a different donor for the next training course.
You gotta pay that forward.
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
It's seeding next harvest.
Yep.
Yes.
You're planting a body for next
It's
season.
going to grow a body. It's where I should have answered. Body farm is where bodies come from, everybody.
Yeah.
Gotcha, God.
Anyway, it's literally a dream. It's been on my bucket list for as long as I've remembered. Like when I read about this, I want to go to all the body farms, but specifically this one I wanted to go to because it was the first one.
Nice.
And it started as like a little area, probably like the size of this room. They showed us the original part of the farm. That's like, this is what it started as. It's like a fenced-in area where they put their shed now.
Wow.
And now it's 3 acres of land.
That's awesome.
It's
It's
that
literally
sounds
it's-
so cool.
it's
literally
so
dead
cool.
souls.
So cool.
their
And people, I
experience.
want to also just specify this because I was talking to my sister about it, and she was under the impression like when you donate your body to science, that these people just get thrown in there. I'm like, no. The people specifically sign up for the body. Like this is like they know when they're alive, this is where my body is going to go,
Nice.
and their families know, and they're very open with the family and communicating with the research that their loved ones are a part of, and like it's so cool.
That's rad.
I want to go to the farm.
Ugh.
That, I
It's
mean, they
cool.
send you to the farm when, you know,
Well, I did think
you know.
Yep.
I did think it would be funny to donate my body to the body farm because when like a pet passes away, they're like, oh, they're just at a farm. You can say that about me. Like,
Yeah.
no, she's just at the
Alice
farm.
is at the body
It's
farm.
what she would have wanted, and you'd be right.
Terry is in the chat. He said JD definitely could beat John Malkovich, and I would disagree.
Yeah.
Because it depends on who's piloting John Malkovich.
That's true.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who is at that moment being John Malkovich?
If it's Miao Jia,
Mi-
is that his name? The guy who's the main character in The Furious tonight, right? Miao Jia.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, good pull.
He would probably beat mine.
What else? What else
Yeah.
have you got going on?
The other thing that I've been doing this week is Olivia Rodrigo's new album dropped, and it is so good.
Yeah.
So good.
For those without any Olivia Rodrigo experience,
I like the
what does she
title.
do?
So
What's
she's
her vibe?
her vibe. She's pop star for sure. Little bit of an edgier vibe sometimes, like not quite like the Sabrina Carpenter, Ariana Grande pop. I know she's taking some inspiration from Hayley Williams. Like
Oh,
she's
I'm
like, yeah, but definitely on the more poppy side. But yes, this is her third album, I believe. It was Sour Guts, and now this is You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. And this album is a
title.
work of art.
oh yeah.
It's so good. Start to finish, you're basically following the story of somebody who falls into and then out of love. And it's
Oh.
like heartbreaking, cathartic. And she's only 23 and I was like, how does she know all of this about me? Like, did she put a
All
microphone
the
in my
emails
room?
that you send her.
Probably.
Yeah.
These were all the
she's-
feelings that all of us had when we were 17 to 23. It's just that they have a vocabulary.
record
Yeah.
deal? Yeah.
She's been
A
interviewed.
record deal. Yes.
Yeah, a record
As
deal.
soon as you get the signed
Yeah.
paper, you are fully an artist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, and she's spoken about it before. So she started as a teen doing music, and she was a Disney kid. She was in the High School Musical, the musical show,
Gotcha.
I believe, and then her first album came out when she was like 17, I think, and
Who else
then
was in that?
I don't know.
There was like another
Yeah.
very popular person.
Yeah, I
who
don't
was
know
in
off the top of my head.
Not actually, like the second gen of High School Musical. There was
Yeah.
High School Musical, and then there was
High School Musical, the musical, the show.
and some people came from that.
Yeah, but she's one of the people that came from that, and she's spoken about this album. It was like about her first, like, she quote unquote called it like big girl relationship. She's like, my other albums were about like my teen
Yeah,
romances, and this one's like my first
Like a real.
adult relationship and it's about like all of the things I learned about myself through that, and it's such a good album. I've been texting my friend Danielle about it nonstop. We've been listening to it on
Awesome.
repeat. It's really good. Highly
Great. I'll have to
recommend.
give it a listen.
Even I was talking to somebody on Instagram who had posted it on their story, and I was like, it's so good, and they were like, I know, I usually don't listen to Olivia Rodrigo, but this album slaps, and I was like, I know.
That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Nobody-
Yeah, I need to find a new album to put on repeat.
Have you ever listened to? He died Sunday. Have you ever listened to Oliver Tree?
Oh yeah.
No.
It's very good.
Yeah?
It's very good. Pop music, but edgier. He is
Oh.
basically a living meme, and then every album
Yeah.
is a different persona, but the music
Oh.
kind of stays the same. It's very good music, but he died in a helicopter crash on Sunday.
I
in
did.
Brazil.
I do
Mhm.
know this.
I had listened to him a couple years ago, and I was like, this is actually pretty catchy. Since he passed, I've been listening to the stuff that I never listened to. I was like, this is actually really good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta
Because
check 'em out.
his outfit makes me not want to.
That one specifically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every single one is completely different.
That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
Oliver, I got 2 new things to listen to.
Yes.
Awesome.
Do we want to
Do-
sip on this with our poppins?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
is the-
Enjoy some Ghostface vodka.
It's got a paint thinner finish. Oaky.
It's not bad. I usually don't like sip on vodka, but
Right, because I find vodka to be paint thinner.
It tastes like vodka.
Yeah.
It
It's
tastes like vodka.
it is a very vodka.
Thanks, Matthew
vodka.
Lillard.
It is
Thank
very
you, Maddie.
vodka forward.
He didn't send it. I paid a lot of money for this. He didn't just send it to us like Spyglass.
You know,
sent us
on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a booga.
this. Booga! Would you say it's no Sharon Stone?
No Sharon Stone. All right. Hey,
I don't
Noel, what was
understand the reference?
popping for you? Oh, it's
There's a movie called Scream.
We've never discussed it.
Oh, is it part 1 of 7 that you could win if you just like, comment, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram and or YouTube?
Waka
Tag
waka.
a friend. Let us
Do
know
it.
what's up.
Make a friend and then tag them. What was popping for you this week, Noel?
Well, there were 2 things that I there's more than 2 things that I tried this week and watched.
Did you snip, 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 meow?
How did you just talk and rewind? It was wild.
Well, there was like 2 things that I want to talk about of the many things that I watched this
Yes.
past weekend.
Yes.
The first one being a show on Apple TV,
Uh-huh.
Widow's Bay. Everyone's talking about it.
I've
Have you
wanted
tried it?
to
Have you
watch
tried it? Have you
this.
tried it?
I've tried it.
I
I've
don't
only
have
watched the
Apple
first
TV. I need to borrow
episode, and I'm like, okay, we're into this forever.
We just watched the second episode, so we're not too far ahead of you.
So it's basically, if you took Twin Peaks, which I need your full report on.
I
if you
still have to catch
finished
up.
it.
I haven't finished it.
Where
all.
did you get to? The end of
I made
season
it
1?
pretty far. I know. I'm in season 2. I know who killed Laura Palmer.
I don't.
know.
Shut up.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so
it's
basically, you got to the first half of season 2, and
Yeah.
they clear everything up, and then you're like,
I had
oh,
season
there's
2.
8 episodes now of some other plot.
JD, have
yeah.
you never seen Twin Peaks?
No,
I had-
listen.
I had the end ruined for me.
I wish I could experience
which
it
end?
again.
I
of
watched
the
the first
return?
episode.
What happens to the agent? Something
That's
happens
okay.
to the okay, cool.
That's okay, because there's a whole nother season
Great.
that's 18 years later,
Great. And then in the movie Fire Walk with Me.
which is a
I did
prequel
see
to
that.
the first season.
Oh, okay.
So it's just
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
you're okay.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Anyway, Widow's Bay,
Widow's Bay.
is basically like taking aspects of Twin Peaks, putting them in a blender, taking some Midnight Mass, putting it in a blender, and then quirky, almost The Office style humor,
Yeah.
and putting it in that
Putting it in
blender,
the same blender.
and then creating this kind of like Bay Area, moody slice of life show.
It was
It
also
is so weird.
the pitch for it I've heard, the elevator pitch I've heard is that it's basically if they gave a show to the mayor of
Jaws.
Jaws,
There's a lot of that in it. Yeah.
which is I can't remember the name of the island.
Amity.
Amity Island.
Amity Island.
It's
Yeah, why are you talking backwards?
Sorry.
I hate
It's
it.
the fucking vodka.
It's scary.
Twin Peaks.
It is
I'm
Twin
Twin Peaking.
Peaks. Oh my
I'm
God,
Twin
it's scary. Are
Peaking.
you in the red room?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Go ahead.
Ah.
like it?
It is delightful.
It is.
It is absolutely delightful. It's the tropes that they lean on are very telegraphed and it's fine. It's the actors and it's the interactions that are just so special.
Yeah.
And that's honestly what I loved about Midnight Mass. It's like I mean, Midnight Mass had much more of like a moody mystery associated with it. You weren't exactly sure what was going on until they revealed it, and you're like, oh, cool. But it really was the characters and their interactions that kind of kept you going.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
like by the time something is revealed, it's just like, that's cool. But what's really going to happen between these two people?
Yes.
And that's
Great
kind
character
of
work.
what this is. I love Reese.
Matthew Reese.
Matthew Reese.
Is that his name?
Mhm.
He
I
is-
am just discovering him now because of The Beast in Me,
And
then
Hallow
this
Road.
show, and what?
Hallow Road.
And Hallow Road.
I
Apparently
thought.
he was in The Americans. I haven't seen that yet.
Mm.
Yeah, he's the second. He's the lead in the Americans. Him and Kerry Russell.
To me, it's always been Kerry Russell and that guy.
Yeah.
I
never
watch
watched
it for
it,
Kerry
yeah.
Russell, but now I want to watch it for Matthew Reese and Kerry Russell.
Yeah. This is a really fun show. And then I a lot of shows drop on Apple TV. A lot of them. Many of them are very, very good. But most of them just kind of stay over there and keep getting renewed, and no one's talking about them. But
Yeah.
every once in a while,
Friends and Neighbors.
like on season 4,
Yeah.
excellently reviewed.
Nobody watches
I
that
don't
show
know
that
a
I know.
single person
Yeah.
that watches it. Silo, excellently reviewed. I think I know 3 people in my waking life that watch it
Yeah.
actively.
In your dreaming life, however, so many.
So many people.
Yeah.
But it's very popular.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything, it's a bigger conversation about how segmented audiences are now. So, like, you've got one streamer. It's incredibly popular on that one streamer. It's got 7 seasons. I've never heard of it. For All Mankind. Do you know anybody that watches For All Mankind
Nope.
other than Optimus and Matt Henley?
Nope.
That's it. Those
Yep.
are the only 2 people.
I didn't know they
They're on-
watched it.
They're on
Yeah.
season 17 of that
Jesus,
show,
yeah.
and there's a spinoff.
There's a spinoff now, yeah. Yeah.
I heard it's good. But either way, Widow's Bay.
Heard it's good.
Widow's Bay, really fun show.
Yeah,
the other thing
delightful.
is arguably the most popular thing that came out this past weekend. You had a chance to see it as well.
I did in the theatre.
Disclosure Day, directed by Steven Spielberg. Rotten Tomato score 81%.
Mm-hmm.
Audience score 72%.
Oh.
I actually do have a review.
Oh, you're
Letterboxd?
nice.
My
It's
Letterboxd
Letterboxd.
review.
We got lots and lots and
Lots
lots and
of
lots of Letterboxd.
If you'd like to sponsor us, yeah, right. It's loading. So what did you think of Disclosure Day?
Well, I'll tell you, while I was immersed in Disclosure Day, I loved how the
All right, stop it. No, I'm just kidding.
I love how the information was disseminated.
That was great.
I like how you go into that movie, and it's a shame that I know that it's an alien movie. But the way
What?
that
I'm just
the
kidding, I knew.
information is disseminated, is that the word I want to use?
Yeah.
Is divvied out throughout the process of the film. I love the mystery of it, and I love that it's basically a spy thriller that just happens to have some alien in it. So I like the mixture of vibes there, and I was all in watching it. I was it's a gripper. It's like
No, it's just a gripper.
it's a gripper. And
We're gonna go with gripper.
yeah, it's a gripper. You know what? It's a gripper. It grips you.
Whatever's in.
Getting gripped.
reach,
Yeah,
Getting
yeah.
gripped.
If it's on you, it's being gripped. So yeah,
With
I,
consent.
I love the
Consensually
movie.
gripping.
Consensually gripping.
I love the movie. I love so many aspects of the movie. I think the ending I had a little bit of an issue with,
Mm-hmm.
but not enough to ruin the whole experience for me. I thought it was a blast. And then I walked out of the theater and woke up the next morning and went, meh. Like for some reason, I wasn't like, oh my God, I got to go watch that again.
Mm.
The experience that I had in theater normally would be like, oh man, I got to go see that again. That's great. But I woke up the next day just being like, oh, that was good. That was pretty good. But as far as Spielberg films are concerned, I don't see it going down as like one of my favorites of his. There's just I have several questions that I've tried to figure out the answers to, and I haven't been able to. And I thought I did, and then Sushan brought up something. I'm like, nope, that doesn't work either.
I want to talk to your wife then,
So
because
yeah.
I've been having those too.
What did you think, Letterboxd?
Disclosure Day, 2026. Watched June 12th, 2026.
Perfect.
So, yeah. To paraphrase some reviews I've read from a number of people I respect, quote, how can we take serious or accept a scenario that ignores our current times? It rings hollow, untrue, and tone deaf, end quote. This is a sentiment with which I don't disagree. In fact, it even makes me think more deeply about this movie, particularly what the response to cynicism could or should be. Additionally, I'm forced to wonder if it's a piece of art's job to reflect cynicism and reality of present times or a more idealized state of humanity. Is there space for both or either, or are we just stuck in a specific gears per generation other than to be just dismissed? Disclosure Day is intended to be faith-based ideal, faith with a small f, not a capital one, presented by a hopeful elder statesman of the medium. It is an at times borderline cringy in its sugary notions, kind of. But do I think that this movie rings false from its premise? No. In reflection, I actually found a great deal of it pretty wonderful and was emotionally affected by some of the aspects of the third act. In particularly, I was taken back to 2019-2020, where chilling and historical events were unfolding before us, but the only window we had to the outside world was media. It was eerie, it was disorienting, and the third act unexpectedly moved me.
Great.
That whole sequence was
Yeah.
like, why am I getting the feels about this? Ultimately, this is a hopeful movie, hinging on the notion that if we all just talked and truly listened to one another, then we can find a way forward. Is that unrealistic? Probably. But do I fault the movie or enjoy it any less for venturing to make its central concept one of empathy? No, I do not. On top of that, Eve Hewson is the MVP here, and Spielberg is a goddamn maestro with the camera. I couldn't stop thinking about the levels of difficulty in his direction. There is one sequence specific. Eve Hewson is Jane, the
Thank
nun.
you.
Bono's daughter?
What?
Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess
she
that's
looks
an
too
American
old to be
accent.
Bono's daughter.
Bono's like 65.
Oh. Anyway, go on.
There's one sequence specifically.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Are you talking about the young girlfriend character?
Yeah, Jane.
Oh, I thought you meant like her mother superior. I was like, wow.
No,
That
Jane.
age differential.
The-
Okay.
yeah.
No, she's
Um,
wonderful. Bad
yeah.
Sisters. She's amazing.
Is-
She's amazing. I love her in
I
Bad
didn't see,
Sisters.
I didn't see all of it.
So good.
Either way. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah.
But she is the best part of this movie.
Yeah. Mhm.
Like,
God,
Emily Blunt is really, really good.
she does
Really
so
good.
much in this movie.
Yeah. There's one. Did you listen to Slash Filmcast?
Yes.
Yet? I didn't even clock the Jesus parable.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's actually pretty
And the
intelligent. The stigmata I got.
yeah,
Because she was basically performing an exorcism on herself during that sequence.
it's so good.
There's
Damn it.
so much to love about this movie, but the Steven Spielberg as a filmmaker is just so good at his job.
Mhm.
It seems like he's not doing his job, if that makes sense. When you're good at something,
Yeah.
nobody notices it. There's one sequence in particular of our main character, technically our main character, I guess, because he starts the movie.
The wrestler who kicks the camera.
No, I forget the actor's name. I'm sorry.
Josh O'Connell.
Josh O'Connell. Thank you.
Connor.
Bad guys are at the cottage. His girlfriend is in the cottage, stuck. He is far away. Yeah, he is far away in a field and behind a fence.
Yeah.
And he's trying to figure out how to get to the house across the cars through the fence. He is crouching along the fence, basically just kind of plotting his course to get around them. It starts with a high crane shot,
Yeah.
but then comes down to, and this is all contiguous. Starts because I think there might be a hidden edit in there. So that's why I said contiguous and not continuous.
Ah.
It starts as a crane shot, comes down to his POV, then starts to follow him, and then it starts going through. The camera literally starts going through the fence to kind of give a front view of him, and then goes back to follow him, and then trails behind him, and then goes through a fucking car
Mhm.
to get back to where he is going when he makes his decision to just like roll. That is so difficult.
Yeah.
But it's so seamless in the movie. It's not showy.
Mhm.
So it's like he's functioning at this echelon of pure mastery,
Yeah.
but it's so fucking flawless that it seems pedestrian.
Right. He makes it look too easy.
How is that possible?
Yeah.
Right?
It's too good.
Also, too, I think the editing of this movie was wonderful. That whole third act is great to me, even though it is corny.
Corny as hell. But even just the way that they're spoilers. The final situation where there's a lot of things happening in one small room,
Mhm.
and shouldn't be as entertaining as it is, but it's like bam, 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 bam. So yeah, really well directed.
Yeah.
I think it was really, really fun. But for some reason, there's just some elements about the end that
I think-
sort of stick with me.
I think this will age pretty well.
Yeah.
But
People are coming around on Artificial Intelligence, his other movie.
Yeah.
I've never revisited it because I was so bored, but now I kind of want to.
I think this will age well. I do think that it sucks that this is how we're so desensitized and so worn down as a culture currently that it's hard to separate ourselves and just accept a piece of media that is not cynical,
Mm-hmm. The thing that I keep thinking
which I
about,
respect and I get, and I also had to fight it actively during the movie.
the thing that I keep thinking about with regard to the end of this movie, which won't be spoiled, but it does end in a little bit of with the phrase Pollyanna, right? Little bit of, little too sweet, is Inglourious Bastards. That exists in a world different from our own
Mhm.
in certain regards. And the end of that movie has a very different historical context than what actually occurred.
Mhm.
And so I kind of like, okay, that's in a different world where things are handled differently. And so with this, right?
Yeah,
Like-
you could see it that way. Yeah,
yeah.
sure. Yeah, I mean, like, why can't we have an idealized version of? And it's not even idealized. That's also something I wanted to say about this movie that I completely forgot. It is an incredibly small movie,
Mhm.
but at the same time is global.
Mm-hmm.
These three people are doing something across states, but the backdrop is we're on the cusp of World War III. They make mention of it, but you don't get names. You see just like chyrons on TV screens when they're at the gas station just having a conversation. There's tons of other cars lined up
Yeah.
because we're at a shortage of things. Like there is awfulness happening
Yeah.
outside of the windows of this movie, but it maintains its focus,
Mhm.
which is really, really interesting
Yeah.
that he was able to balance that. So it's not a hopeful movie.
Yeah.
There is nothing but cynicism in every single ounce of this movie.
Mhm.
It's just he chooses not to indulge in the cynicism, and I
Yeah.
think it's disconnecting with some people.
Yeah.
But
I
I
could see that.
I really enjoyed it, and
It reminds me, this movie's a lot like Watchmen.
it is
plot-wise.
It is the opposite of. Actually, that was the first thing I said to Sam in the car. Like this is the same kind of scenario as Watchmen. Some other something that could potentially get two other factions to just like pause and come together.
Mhm.
Whereas the conceit of Watchmen is it must be an adversary.
Yeah.
The hope of this is that it's a divining experience or a combining experience, which both are bullshit, but still very well done.
Yeah.
I thought this was great, and I get why people don't like it.
Yeah, I'm hearing the thing that bothers me. I think is that people are calling it dumb and poorly written.
I don't think it's dumb.
And I don't think it's dumb or poorly written. I've seen a lot of that, even from people like Jay Stoops, which
really?
surprised me. I was like, oh, I did not expect that from her. But yeah, anyway, I thought it was fun. And I thought it was really well crafted, but I did have some minor elements that I didn't like.
JD, what's been happening for you this week?
I don't remember. Oh, hey, so there's I love horror video games, and I also love platformers. I love 16-bit 90s, late 80s, early 90s style video games. Those are my jam because they're generally a lot easier, and I'm old. So there is a series of video games that came out, I want to say a couple years ago at this point, Retro Realms Arcade, which has two video games. One is Ash versus the Evil Dead, and the other one is just Halloween. Michael Myers, Halloween. And this game is perfect for Ash versus Evil Dead. When as soon as you get there, you've got your chainsaw hand. You show up at the you're in your what is that thing called that he lives in? Like a trailer. He lives in a trailer park.
Yeah, double wide, maybe.
So, and he gets approached by this otherworldly being that is trying to get the Necronomicon to further his plans. And it's basically just a side scroller that is very, action oriented. And there's a lot of slashing and hacking. And you also have this ability to switch whatever screen you're on from being in the trailer park to being basically in the upside down, where everything's covered in goop and dripping and there's eyeballs everywhere, just like blobs and stuff. And then you can switch back and forth. And so the fun of that element is that if you are in the trailer park and you can't get to a certain thing, like maybe there's a Necronomicon Ex Mortis up there that you can go get, but there's no way to get up there. Oh, if you switch the screen to being in the upside down, now there are other platforms that you can jump on and get to the thing and then switch back. So that's a lot of fun. And
where can you get it? Stream? Steam?
Well, I've been playing it on my Switch. You can just buy the two-parter. You can buy Retro Realms Ash vs. Evil or Retro Realms Halloween or the double feature, which is like $40.
And I played the Halloween one at the the other day.
So that leads me to Halloween, which is everything I just said, but Michael Myers. So in
the psychiatric.
In the
freaking out.
oh god, what's the name of that psychiatric ward?
I don't know.
But yeah, it's basically your Michael Myers jumping and kicking and climbing things like a monkey. Nothing like Michael Myers at all, but it is still so delightful, so fun. And the very cool thing, it seems like when you go into the game kicks off and you're in a first person and you walk into an arcade, all the other arcade cabinets are covered in tarps. So the only one you can get to is Halloween and Ash vs. Evil Dead. My hope...
Smith's Grove Sanitarium.
Smith's Grove, thank you. My hope is that there'll be maybe a Nightmare on Elm Street version and other ones, a Scream version. So that would be really fun.
In the Mocker House or the high school?
Right? So yeah, it's a blast. If you like platformers, if you like...
dipping it in the vodka? You
Hell
monster.
yeah, dude. So if you like side scrollers, highly recommend. Definitely check it out. My other pop-ins is Keeper from 2025, which is a Osgood Perkins joint.
I love Osgood Perkins.
The Rotten Tomatoes has it at 50%, audience score 40%, and it is starring
Tatiana Maslany.
Others. She-Hulk. What's that?
Others.
And other folks. And this is basically
There's no one else other than
Tatiana Maslany's character is going to a house. What's to say cabin? It's not a cabin. It's a house because he's rich. A house in the woods, and with her boyfriend. She's been together for like a year or two now, and they're just going up there for a little vacay, a little relax.
Aw, I bet it's so relaxing.
And then spooky stuff starts to happen. And I think I love this movie. What other movies have Osgood Perkins done, Noel?
Long
Long
legs,
Legs.
bat monkey.
Yes, I think that was
And
him.
The monkey.
One you liked.
Blackcoat's daughter. I love
Blackcoat's
Blackcoat's
Daughter.
daughter. Matt Monaco likes Osgood Perkins and has a tattoo.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not of Osgood Perkins, but I
Of the daughter.
think it's Blackcoat's daughter. Yeah, correct.
This was great. I really like this. You should definitely watch it. I won't spoil the end, but I think you'll like it. Yeah, man. This is spooky and weird, and the creature designs. Spoiler alert: there's some creatures. The creature designs are so original and spooky and weird and unsettling that they have stuck with me ever since. And I kind of want to revisit this further down the line.
Why are you? Why do you think people hate it?
I think it's a slow burn,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure that people like the ending as much as I like the ending.
Hmm.
And I also think, while I think the creature designs are unsettling, they can be, I think, a little goofy out of context.
But you didn't like Monkey.
I did not like Monkey.
And you
I
did-
don't what I didn't like about
Just Monkey.
the Monkey.
The Monkey.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What I didn't like about the Monkey is that it felt like Final Destination, but
Mhm.
without the fun that I had with it. And I didn't
Okay.
really think that the Monkey was funny. I know it's supposed to be a horror comedy, and I just didn't find it funny. or
And
charming.
we both were like, I don't think we either liked Long Legs. Like it was fine.
Yeah.
I liked Long Legs a lot. I
Yeah.
I think
remember
it was
being
fine.
There were elements I liked of Long Legs, but there are so many trip ups at the denouement. Is that what I say?
Long Legs to me, I think Long Legs fell apart logically. Like,
Yes.
it required multiple actors in the movie for their characters to just sit there and
Not
atrophy
do something.
and not do something in order
Yes.
for the plot to happen.
Yes.
So it was like, okay, who's this for?
There is a
Like-
character in that movie who is very explicitly told what they need to do in order to stop things, and then they just spend the whole last 10 minutes focusing on something that's not that while the other thing is happening. It's hard to explain without spoilers, but I hated that.
But it wasn't just that, because in that sequence, at least you could say like something was powerful
Yeah.
controlling them.
Supernatural.
But it really was just also like the whole movie. It was just people actively not walking through a room or talking. Like it started to feel like the movie would fall apart if these two people acknowledged each other.
Right.
So we're just not gonna let them acknowledge each other.
Yeah. Stuff
Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like the movie's artifice was controlling as opposed to the characters.
Yeah.
Are controlling.
Yeah,
it.
I agree with that.
Which is an aesthetic I just didn't like at all. So I didn't see the monkey
Yeah.
or this.
Yeah, I
did
didn't
not
see
like
the monkey.
Yeah. I think you should watch Keeper though.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. All right, that's what was popping for us this week. We were curious, should we do Disclosure Day as our main review or The Furious? And I think we were all just a little bit more excited about The Furious after watching the trailer. Is that what happened?
No, it was well, maybe. It was
We voted.
we were gonna do Disclosure Day.
Yeah.
And then we found out about this and I campaigned.
It's true. He went door to door.
And you were the only one that couldn't do two movies.
Yeah, I couldn't. I was
So it was
coming
like,
back from
all right.
Tennessee, moving apartments.
You gotta pick one.
You got to pick one, Alice,
Working.
and she picked the Bone Crusher.
I did pick that one.
The Furious came out in 2025. No, it didn't. It's 2026, silly.
Well,
Writ-
it came out last year in other countries.
In other countries.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought-
Written by
Tim Schumacher, Gilles Anglais, Kwan Si Shum, and Frank Yu.
directed by,
Tanigaki Kenji.
starring
Ji Miao, Joe Taslim, Brian Lee, Yayan Ruyan, and Joey Iwanaga.
Rotten Tomatoes has it at a 97% and audience at a 95%.
It's pretty
Alice?
accurate.
After the daughter of Wang Wei is kidnapped by a criminal network and he receives no help from the corrupt police, Wei sets out on a rampage to find her himself. His only ally is Naveen, a relentless journalist whose wife has mysteriously disappeared, investigating some shady things. Fueled by a furious vengeance, the unlikely duo ruthlessly fights against the kidnappers in this explosive martial arts showdown.
I will say this was, in fact, an explosive martial arts showdown. Several showdowns.
Several exploding martial arts.
Yes.
Oh, I never gave my sorry.
Your letterboxd?
Disclosure Day was 3.5 stars.
Okay, thank you.
Out
Out of
I think-
5?
So
Do you have a letterboxd for The Furious?
Of course
I
he
do.
does.
I take my job seriously. What the absolute fuck? This is the most disciplined action movie I may have ever seen.
Oh.
The rhythm with which it escalates is as steady as a heartbeat, constantly rising in emotion, violence, intensity, anger, and impossibility until one single moment in the final 2-on-2-on-1 fight that goes full anime. It is in this 2 seconds of screen time that the entire theater explodes as intended by the filmmakers. Masterful. I cannot recommend this enough. One can easily compare this to other action masterpieces like The Raid, Intrepid Heroes against the Gauntlet of Foes, but it's the pace that separates these two. The rhythms are different. The Raid is loud, cathartic cacophonies of sound interspersed with beats of recollection. It speeds up and stops, lets you catch your breath, then ups the ante. The Furious is more of a steady incline, starting at a reasonable pace, but then begins to rise incrementally and exponentially, and before you realize it, you're going 100 miles per hour weaving through traffic. It's more of a marathon than a sprint that may not leave you breathless, but will absolutely make your heart race. See this as soon as you can. Support these kinds of films in theaters.
I
4
agree
stars.
with that. I agree with that.
4 stars.
So good.
Except for, I don't think it's important to say that it is a crescendo that starts very loud. Like the very first fight is better than the end fight of other movies.
Oh no!
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like,
but the rhythm, the beginning of the movie, it's like a heartbeat.
Yes.
It sets that tone.
Yeah.
Doesn't drop from that tone.
No.
It incrementally
only goes
increases
up.
that tone.
Yeah.
Until it becomes like a full 5 split screen stare
Crazy.
anime.
That was amazing. Is that the part you're talking about? The whole
Because
theater.
Sitting
the
next
other
to Noel,
5.
he just goes, "This movie's fucking awesome."
Yeah.
I broke a rule. Actually, this was an amazing theater experience.
I was so happy to be there with Noel for a good theater experience. It was so good.
People did not shut up, and they did it for the right reasons.
Nice.
There is a specific sequence. There's a callback in this movie. He is our main character's handyman. He wears flip-flops all the time. His daughter's like, "I bought you steel-toe boots. You wear your steel-toe boots. Why aren't you wearing them?" He finally puts them on, but he does it for a specific
Kick-ass reason.
Yeah.
gut
Yeah.
or a rib cage crushing reason.
Yeah.
He does so, and then the two people behind us, in unison, steel-toe boots,
That's awesome.
and all of us were just
Locked
We're
in.
like, yes.
into it.
Nice.
And
Oh, I
like
love that.
at the right moments, everybody. So by the time it got to that 5 split screen with like a rogue agent and all kinds of crazy shit, I just turned to her and I was just like, "This movie's fucking awesome."
Yeah.
Nice.
With, like, didn't even kind of like whisper it, and everybody was just like into it.
Nice.
It was
awesome.
a wonderful experience.
Wonderful.
There was lots of oohs and ahs. It was great.
Alice, did you have any experience with the Raid Redemption of the Raid 2?
I did not.
Holy
actually.
cats.
I know. I know.
A lot of
You have mild experience.
Some of the same folk.
When we had a movie night, I got drunk and was just like, "You guys should watch The Raid." And I think I put like 3 or 4 clips on.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Excellent kung fuing.
yeah, because we watched one of the Mission Impossibles and they're like, "It's a great action movie." I was like, "You know what's really good?"
Yeah. What's that? Boring.
Yeah.
Like, here, let me slow down. Look at this. He's running across the table. That's one shot.
That's what happened. True
Nice.
story.
So, going in,
Mhm.
all you saw was the trailer and you were just stoked about it?
I was, yes.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer and I was stoked about it. And it exceeded expectation. What?
I could see myself in the one.
Oh,
monitor,
so I was like-
I just
like,
have to
what?
be like, yes, Alice, tell us.
Tell me. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I saw the trailer and specific sequence in the trailer involves a ladder.
I knew it. That's the one that gets you,
And-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, be like,
and I
okay.
was like, I need to see this movie. And it just like, I think we were all seeing a different movie together and like the trailer came on for it and like, you were like, "This one's going to be good." And I was like, yeah, I'm stoked about this one.
Are you generally a martial arts enthusiast? Like, do you,
Yeah,
you seek out martial arts movies?
I love well choreographed fight sequences.
And dancing, for me.
Yeah, dancing.
Dancing and
I used to be
fighting. I
a
like both of those
dancer.
things.
You're not a martial artist. I wish.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But
And that's what's awesome about it.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah. So well choreographed fight scenes are some of my favorite things in action or any movies, but action movies obviously. And I share that with my brother. And right after we got out of the theater, I like had my phone in my hand as we're walking out. I was like, I'm texting my brother that he needs to go see this movie or at least watch clips from it, because like we'll just send each other clips from like different movies that we love. We're like, remember this fight scene? And I'm like, now I'm gonna go through like a YouTube hole of just different well choreographed fight scenes that I love from different movies.
I need to send you the video that I sent to Eno. We took my nephew Eno. He also enjoyed it thoroughly. At least he told me he did. He could be lying, but
No, I think you had a good time.
before I had to convince him. Like he's never heard of this. So you know what? Check out this video. I sent him a YouTube video about The Raid, about why it's an excellent action movie and how it's edited and put together as to why it like
Send
works
me that
so.
too. I will watch that.
But it's basically about eye tracking. Like it's just the fluidity of the camera keeps your eye where it's supposed to be, even when there's tons of things in motion. And they make sure when they do include an edit, the edit doesn't go against the motion of the previous shot. So your eye is always in the right spot. So there's parts in this movie that are so incredibly complicated and whip neck fast and really crazy, but you're never lost.
Yeah.
No.
There's
Never.
There's full 8 people brawls, but I never had confusion of the geography, who was doing what where. And it's not because they were all wide shots.
No.
But they just made sure that your eye was always where it was supposed to be and didn't like over ramp it. It was awesome.
It feels like an impossibility to me. Like as I'm watching these movies, I'm like, how do you even set this up and then track the whole thing beginning to end? Like I don't understand how this works.
How I know it's done well, one, I have eyeballs, but two, if certain action movies, well, because I know people are going to be in the comments like, oh yeah, she can watch movies. That's how she knows they're good. I get if things are too shaky cam and I can't focus on. I get motion sick. I get very motion sick. Not once.
Nice.
Not once in this movie. I could follow everything. I knew there was a lot of movement going on, and I was literally sitting there thinking, I was like, I don't feel nauseous. I was like,
awesome.
oh, cool.
Yeah. What do you think?
So, there are multiple. There's only several times, 3 or 4 that I could count that I went to the movies by myself. One was The Raid Redemption, and then the other one was the same movie, Dread. The Raid Redemption and Dread are the same film, one with martial arts and one with guns. And
both are fucking awesome.
Both are fucking awesome. I love both of those movies, top tier. And then this one. Because I couldn't go with you
Are
guys.
those really
so
the
I
only
wound up
3 movies you've seen on your
by
own?
myself? No, I'm sure there's other ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I just don't remember what they are. But like these have stuck out. And so I love this movie. And I think even more so than The Raid, I love the story of the characters in this one. It does remind me a little bit of a John Woo film that I just recently revisited called The Killer, where it's like this bromance between two.
John Woo. I'm sorry. For some reason, my brain, John Wick. I'm like, what John Wick?
I know,
movie?
yeah.
John Woo film, The Killer.
Yeah, The Killer. The
yeah,
bromance.
where you got this bromance between these 2 dudes who are at odds, but these guys are with each other and trying to, accomplish the same task.
Together.
And so I love that little team up of them. But I do find myself liking the beginning of the movie a little bit more than the end of the movie, just because the stakes in the beginning of the movie are so personal and they're so desperate. His desperation and the emotion behind the fighting that he's doing in the beginning of the film is, I think, a little bit more potent than what we get at the end, which is basically a free-for-all anime style. We're actually fighting. I don't want to use any spoilers, but the action gets a little too big for its britches. And then I kind of was a little bummed out by that. And it was a little too cartoony, which we'll get into in spoilers. But the rest of the movie I love. And I think this is top notch. I keep calling it a kung fu movie, but it's not kung fu. What is it?
Not?
Muay Thai, Wushu.
It's a couple of different.
Pencak Salat.
It's a lot of. I meant to look it up, but I didn't have a chance to. But before that, I want to get to your point. The title I think is perfect. The Furious, because we have 2 main characters, and they both have very, very deep personal stakes. The movie starts with introducing us. Well, not the cold open. The real narrative starts with Wang.
Yeah.
Wang Wei. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wang Wei.
His desperation is palpable.
Yeah.
And that's how it starts. I would argue that his entire arc ends at the end of the 2nd act. And then it becomes Naveen's.
Yeah.
And the movie ends with his furiousness.
Yeah.
So it is a weird shift, but I would push back on it being palpable. It's still palpable. It's just related to one over the other more so.
As
You
a
know what I mean?
father, I was very,
Yeah.
very into the
Because
beginning of it.
because that was that was resolved
Yeah.
at the end of the second act
Yeah,
into the third
it's
act.
true.
And
That's, I
then
think
it
that's
became
why.
more of a
Him
shift
trying to get his resolution.
his anger
Yeah.
and his friend helping him because the other way, like it's almost two little like ongoing parallel narratives that just
Yeah.
have the same foe,
Mm-hmm.
which is also comes to fruition in that 5-on fight.
God, that
Crazy fight.
was so
It's
good.
crazy. But also some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen.
Mm.
Yeah. So
That's where the ladder scene was. From the trailer.
despite my minor quibbles, this is a baller movie. Like if you have a chance to go see The Furious in theaters right now, I'd say go do it.
It is read the listings, the timing, because it's being presented in both dubbed and subbed.
Yes.
The dubbed version also has subs. It's just some of the dialogue is also dubbed. It's very interesting.
So with the dub, I thought it was really neat that so much of what they are saying looks like they're saying
It's a
it.
multi-language film. That's just it. Like there's a lot of times because they're in a multicultural country. Like
Yeah.
it takes place. So there's some Cantonese, there's some Korean, and then there's some English.
Okay.
So it's a multi-language movie.
Yeah.
And then some of it they just keep the subtitles because one of
Okay.
the characters is mute. So
Mm-hmm.
we've got sign language.
Which is very interesting
Yeah.
idea. And I didn't
I love
realize
that.
that actor is from 1990s, a couple of 1990s Jet Li films.
Oh, I
My
didn't
Father
notice
is a Hero. He plays Jet Li's son in that
my
movie, and he's
God.
grown up in this
love
martial
that.
arts.
But apparently the dub or the sub version is just less of the because I think the only time the dub is really really noticeable because it's actually a really great dub.
It is.
It was
It's
really
dubbed
good.
very
Is
well.
in the police station.
Yeah, the police station.
All the police talk to each other in their native language
Mhm.
and then talk to other people in like English or something else. So the only time that it's really really obvious is when you have two cops alone talking to each other
Yeah.
and it's just like their mouths
I don't
don't
know.
match.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
other than that, absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, if you're into kung fu or martial arts films at all, I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, and I had a lot of friends who loved kung fu movies.
Yeah.
And for as much as I enjoyed some of them, I did not find a lot of the choreography to be that engaging or believable.
Mhm.
In my estimation, growing up, and I know I might get some shit for this, it's a lot of like we're just clashing our forearms together over and over and over again, and then jumping away from each other. So the stuff that is happening in this is unfathomable. Like I don't understand how they made these movies, The Raid and this. Like I don't understand how one even goes about doing this. The martial arts is so next level, top tier, and feels painful.
Yeah.
There are so many times where I was in the movie theater
The claw
with
hammer.
by myself,
Spine.
like twitching
Yeah.
and like gasping.
No one probably saw me. I was doing my.
You're
I was like, like.
There's one, all that's. I guess I'm just used to it. There's two things that happened that did kind of like, there's one, ice. put some candy in it too. It's good. There's a lot of grappling in this movie, but there's one specifically where the bad guy's got Naveen, and he's trying to put his thumb in his eye, and Naveen keeps kind of like dodging it, but he dodges it in such a way that it's basically he gets his thumb in his eye, but he rubs away from it.
Yeah.
And they do it slowly, so it's basically he is just like rubbing the fuck out of his eye. You just can't get in there.
We spoiling?
That's not a huge
That's
spoiler.
not a huge spoiler,
I
but
know.
yeah, it's just a fight.
People get punched a lot.
Yeah.
And one of them was very slow, and like it's almost like a head can explode, but a knife going in slowly is more disturbing. It was one of those kind of
Yeah.
moments.
Mhm.
And then also
Saving
too,
Private
somebody
Ryan.
gets
Mm.
somebody gets a sledgehammer to the head, and it breaks off, and it was
Yeah.
just like oh
Yeah.
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 All right.
Other than that, yeah.
I think we all recommend this movie.
Can I read my favorite Rotten Tomatoes review?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we in spoilers?
No, it's not a spoiler.
Okay.
It's
Go
just
for
the best review of this movie I've read. Adam Ollinger of Adam Does Movies on YouTube said on Rotten Tomatoes, "Watching the action scenes in The Furious is now the only way I can achieve climax."
Nice.
That was my favorite
Awesome.
review that I have read.
All right. Spoilers. I don't know what we could possibly spoil, but spoilers for The Furious.
Probably just talk about that end fight.
The end.
Bro.
Oh, okay. Here's where it lost me for about 30 seconds. The whole movie I'm in.
His baby.
No.
That lost me.
The baby.
So the bad guy, he goes berserk in the business room
my
when they're like,
gosh. Oh no, that was heartbreaking.
when he bites the guy's finger off, fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And then he breaks the bottles, he's stabbing everybody samurai swords, and then he's in a rage, and she comes in and he like just slashes her without realizing who she is.
Yeah,
her pregnant belly, his wife.
It was a lot. I was like,
Oh, that was rough. No,
Yeah.
the thing that lost me for 30 seconds was they both, I think they fall out of the window into an alleyway and they start fighting each other with 10-speed bikes.
I didn't like that.
I did not.
Not
He just
because
pick him up and there's
it was just
Yeah.
the entire movie was so incredibly creative in using the space, and they were just tossing bikes at each other.
Yeah.
There was no actual like choreography.
Yeah, that was
just kinda
the-
I mean, they were
tossing bikes at each other.
clashing with full bike. They
But-
were like fighting each other with
Yes,
full bike.
but they're so cumbersome.
Yeah.
It wasn't as fun.
And I
To be fair,
understand.
if somebody comes at me with a bike, I'm probably
I'm gonna
grab
hit
a
him with
bike
another bike.
in self-defense. I'm not gonna
Bikes on bikes.
And I understand what we
bring a
wanted
bike
to
to
do
a bike fight.
was get to nice. Was what we needed to get to was using the parts of the bike after we break them
Which we
apart.
did get to,
Very
which was
cool.
cool.
The
Love
pedal.
that.
Yeah.
But there are so many choreographed bits that I think owe their allegiance to Jackie Chan films from 20, 30 years
Especially
ago.
that first fight in the truck.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
And
much so.
and the latter.
Yes.
Yes.
But so there are things that he had done, Jackie Chan, the choreography that he had put together, which is very serious and very creative and very cool. And then there are bits that are funny. And isn't this a little silly and shenanigan-y? And so I was clocking all of those in this movie, but then they get into the silly, I think that is a silly Jackie Chan bit where like, we're fighting with whole bikes. So that's sort of where they pulled me out. But then when they're fighting with parts of bikes,
That's cool.
suck me right back in.
There's one other joke beat.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone clocked it.
Mhm.
He's in the bar, the MMA fight stage, and he's in the bar, and then they Afro guy tells him like, get that guy.
Yeah.
There is more bottles than humans that exist are
Yes.
thrown in his
Yes.
direction
Yeah.
at the most
Yeah.
rapid speed. It was
Yeah.
basically
It was like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
the fanatic had a hot dog gun. It was just like
Yeah,
of
yeah.
glasses.
Yes, I did laugh at that.
And that was the most hilarious thing in the world
Yeah.
because he's nonplussed as a character. He's
Yeah.
just like,
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
that made me.
Yeah, that was
made me
good.
Yeah.
chortle.
That was a
That-
good
yeah.
I was
bit.
like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, this movie knows what it is. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's good.
So that was literally the only part of the movie that I was like, all right. And then I was right back in. So yeah.
The way that this movie uses physical space is actually just really, really wonderful too.
Mhm.
The way that the camera kind of tracks people. A couple weeks ago when we were talking about, just hold my hand. A couple weeks ago when we were talking about Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah.
The best fight sequence in that movie was Liu Kang and Kung Lao.
Yeah.
It
The
was
spinny hat.
very well choreographed, but then they introduced the X factor of the spinning hat, and so it required you to track an X factor in the scene that would sometimes come in and then leave, as well as what was happening in the foreground, which was really
Kind of like
cool.
a boomerang. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
This movie did it, but with another person, with 3 other people, in unison with each other, which was really cool. So you had a 2-on-2 fight at the end, which was incredibly well choreographed and fluid.
Mm-hmm.
And then we added another 5th person who was against all other 4. So it required this kind of choreography or even just character work
Mhm.
where I am technically helping my foe in a second to help out my friend who is about to get hit by the 5th person who is, and it was trackable and
Yes.
it was wild. And I was in awe. I
Yeah.
was in absolute awe.
Yeah.
And then the fights broke out where you had 2 downstairs and then 3 upstairs and 2 bad guys helped get rid of the rogue factor and back and forth
Uh-huh.
and then continued. It was just, and then at the end of all of that, you had this absolutely phenomenal emotional beat with his wife,
Yeah.
with the ring. And I'm like, this movie, I can't breathe.
I
And
found
it's
her.
It was-
fucking amazing.
I actually got choked up with the I found her.
I
Yeah.
found
And he's
her.
got her ring.
He found her ring because the guy
Yeah.
who ends up killing. Oh my god, that scene when he realizes. So the killer, the archer guy.
Who's the bad guy in every one of these movies?
Everything.
Yeah.
He's
He's
so
Mad
good.
Dog in
Yeah.
The Raid.
Yes.
He's so good.
In Raid 2. He's a different character.
Yeah.
in Raid
Yeah. He's
2.
in both.
he has bracelets with like tokens, trophies, as they call them, for serial killers of like all of his kills. And during the fight, it breaks off, and Naveen sees the ring on the ground and realizes like, oh my god, you
It's his
killed my
wife's
wife.
wedding ring, yeah.
And he like rubs it in. He's like, oh, was this yours? Was this hers? And then he stabs Naveen, and then Naveen realizes he's gonna die, so he pulls him in closer
good.
and bites his neck
So
so that they
good.
both die.
Yep. Gets his
Bro.
jugular.
Bro,
He jugs the bitch.
Oh my
But this
god!
is after
Bites his
20
throat
minutes
out.
of ridiculous fighting.
Yeah.
This is after they were the ladder fight. This is right after the ladder fight, and I'm just like, bro. He like pulls him in. Oh my god! He like sinks into the sword.
I got
deeper.
it. I'm sorry.
Plot wise, just child traffickers all laid to waste.
Yeah. Which is
So
great. Yeah.
So
Cathartic.
Yeah.
all you
and
MAGA
satisfying.
people,
For
you'll love it.
for me, the MVP of this movie is Brian Lee.
Yeah, father,
He's so good.
Papa.
Papa.
The guy who's basically God, he's the
He's the
he's Ram Man from Masters of the
in
Universe.
the movie. They refer to him as the poster child for
Head trauma.
Yeah. Which is funny because our main character had some head trauma, right?
Yeah, they mention it.
And it never really
Never
comes
really
back.
comes up.
Yeah. He's got a hole in his head. Never
Well,
comes back.
That's the part of like maybe
His
he's
mystery
not alive.
backstory.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
not alive at the end where he's on the ground not waking up.
Yeah.
They're trying to. He makes it.
He's
Good guy makes it.
But yeah, Brian Lee was awesome.
Yeah, he's wonderful.
So good.
That fight in the ice house was really fun.
Yeah.
The ice house fight where like the guy's frozen and then they knock into each other and his head just
See,
flies
the
off.
head. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, it was so corny, but it was
Ice
just
Cube head.
so good.
I think that fight in the bar was really, really wonderful too. It's just the choreography of it because you've got a cage match stage and then the bar and then an upstairs level and you're tracking Afro Man.
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't have a name. One of the bad guys has an afro.
He ends up being Ice Cube. Then.
Who ends up being Ice Cubed. But
Mhm.
he is the target of our hero, and it's just this gauntlet to get to him, and then we get upstairs. But it precipitates in almost like a comical way of completely escaping, and then Afro Man ends up getting knocked off the stage and back into the cage where they started. It was just so well choreographed.
It's
And
so
not even like
freaking
the
good.
fighting. The geography, the blocking
Yeah.
was just so well done. I cannot wait to own this.
I was getting ready to
I
say,
cannot
I'm
wait
definitely
to-
gonna physical
media.
media. Yeah.
It's a Lionsgate movie, so hopefully Lionsgate Limited is gonna have this like dope ass. That's not Lionsgate.
That's not
Damn it.
Lionsgate.
Send me, send me
Lionsgate-
5 copies
Lionsgate
to give away.
We keep making this mistake because Lionsgate just recently released
Scream
4 on 4K for the first time
Got it.
because of rights issues. I guess it's the only Scream movie that wasn't owned by like physical media, wasn't owned by Paramount, I guess, or something.
I don't know how
Yeah.
that worked out.
But
yeah.
either way, that's why we keep making the mistake. This is our friends at Paramount and Spyglass Studios. Thank you so much. Spyglass Media? Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Our friends.
Like, comment, subscribe,
And get a free Scream 7.
and tag a friend.
tag a
Maybe.
friend, get all that stuff. We'll do a
Yeah.
sweepstakes. It'll be fun.
and also
alright.
go see The Furious.
Yeah, go
If
see
you
it.
the
like
Furious.
kick-ass kung fu action.
This is the kind of movie that we should support in the theaters too.
Mhm.
Hell
Like
yeah.
this
Mhm.
was so fun.
Mhm.
So fun.
Everyone
Go.
agrees. All right. That's it. What's next week? Do we know?
It's actually it was supposed to be something else, but it's not going to be that. So we're open. Yeah. We'll talk about
Email
it
us at
afterwards, yeah.
cultpopgo@gmail.com tonight or tomorrow.
Right now,
I do-
immediately.
And let us know if you have
I need
any
to know now.
options for next week.
We do have a suggestion. We'll talk about it off screen.
All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll talk at you later.
Doo-doo-doo.
Skiddly-dee-doo.